Hey everybody, this is Ty Camden here with Car Mechanic Simulator. Let's load it up. This is, I believe, episode 9. Recently, we unlocked the large garage, and then we unlocked the tablet. Very recently. So, I've never even used it yet. So today I'll just do some general work. I might do a story mission. I probably should, since I am live streaming. And we'll put that tablet to use. It really depends on what kind of jobs pop up. I really don't want to spend more than an hour on here, but I always do. So maybe story mission is not a good idea. We'll see. We'll take a look. Loading is at 80%. Be right back. Oh, and now we're at this screen. Alright, continue game. Sorry about that. I loaded from the wrong screen, so now you have to wait a little bit with me. I'll probably do something complex. I'll look at the story mode, and if that's too much, then I'll look at something else. Alright, I hear the traffic outside the shop now. We are again at 80%. This is a real 80%. We should see the garage in about 5 seconds. Now? How about another 5 seconds? Since you're probably watching on YouTube later, feel free to forward 10 seconds, see where you are. Oh, there it says 100%. That's a good sign. Alright. Nothing in the inventory, good. Let's see. Story order. Great car, great off-roading. I need a car. He probably wants off-road tires and stuff. I'm not ready to get into all that. That one looks like a nightmare. It's 3 different symbols. Here's one with 2 symbols. That still looks like a nightmare. Strange noises. Nothing with lists anymore. You notice that? There's no more, like, just list stuff. This is going to be bad, too. But you know what? I'm going to take it. And if it runs, I'm going to run it through every test I got. Starting with... Let's take it on test track. Cannot start engine. Now, I've never tried to do this, but I'm going to try to move it to the test path. It probably won't let me. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's get it on the lift, shall we? So before we lift it up and drain the oil, let's just take another look at the car status. Oil filter, so yeah, it's going to go ahead and we're going to lift it up and drain the oil. We'll get strange engine noises. The engine is working, but it's choppy. Well, then why wouldn't it start? And brakes. So it's a little bit of everything, which is not great. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Don't worry, it won't smash the hood. I've never had that happen anyway. Get that all out of here. Good. Alright. So, we can get the oil filter off. Well, I might as well do that right now. Tap it for suspension. We'll get oil filter 14. So, let's just get the new oil filter 14. Oh, let's use the tablet. I know I've already walked all the way over there, but I haven't ever used the tablet. Tablet. Nice. So, I wonder if oil... I probably should search. Oil filter 14 blue. And look, I don't have to walk back over there again either. It goes right in the part mount. I don't think I can repair bench an oil filter. Exactly. So I'm going to sell the oil filter. For $1. Alright. Let's see. Well, I guess I could do the brake stuff right away. We'll just start ripping all these tires off. I don't see too many problems in the back, so I'm going to stop there and take another look at the list for brakes. Oh, we still have 2 parts not discovered. That's a little worrisome. Let's bring it down and look in the engine. Maybe that brake thing in the back is bad. That thing. It can only be examined on the test path. But if I remove it... it wasn't that. I might as well put it back on then, right? What else could be wrong with the brakes? I guess technically... oh, look, it isn't. Even though it didn't show up here as a red, I can see the rust back there. Just for funsies, let's look at inspect mode. It may not be bad, but we'll go ahead and tear it off. The caliper's good and the pads are probably good, but we're going to go ahead and check that disc, because that disc looked like garbage. That disc probably was bad. There's only 2 more parts missing. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go over here, huh? I can see some rusty stuff already. Caliper looks like trash. And you never know about the pads. The disc looks clean. Alright, so we found all the disc brake issues. We're going to get 1 pad, 2 calipers, a disc, and 2 disc ventilators. So a pad and 2 calipers. Let's start with that. A pad, 2 calipers, a disc, and 2 disc ventilateds. Disc and 2 disc ventilateds. Yep, so we got a pad, so let's get rid of the bad pad. We got 2 calipers. There's 1 bad caliper. There's 2. We got a disc and 2 disc ventilateds. Good, so all our brake systems are spanky new. Now what else is wrong with this car? Fuel filter, air filter, they're under the hood. Strange noise, that's engine related. Engine working with choppy. I have a feeling we can go ahead and put all this tire stuff back on. So let's start doing that. You know, got all 4 tires off, huh? Cute. Now I am going to go ahead and set it all the way down. I probably don't have to, though. Let's go ahead and do it without doing that. Let's look at the status. So the brakes are done. Oil filter's done. We just got to do the fuel filter, air filter. I'm going to go ahead and track part on the fuel filter. So when I click on engine, it should light up, right? There it is. So we'll get that off. And then air filter's in here. Do we have clips or could we just pull this off? Nice, this is a little bit easier. Actually, I gotta look at the parts list real quick. We need just a regular fuel filter and an air filter 14B yellow. There it is. And now the fuel filter would be down here. So we got to dump the fuel filter, dump the bad air filter, and we can put them back on now. See, that's still highlighted, so beautiful. Now we can uncheck mark that fuel filter. So the filters are done. We don't know what's going on with the strange noises, and we don't know what's going on with the engine choppy. But I can definitely see some parts that are weird already. The question is, I want to check the radiator. No, it wasn't any of that, was it? Nah, it's all green. Alright. Fair enough. It's easy to put back on. Alright, let's get down to it now. So we definitely see some weird ignition coil situations here. Oh, I gotta get out of part. I was in mount mode. I could have done it differently, but I just switched out this way. Alright, so now I can remove the ignition coils. I think I'll zoom in. Might as well grab the spark plugs. And although this ignition coil looks good, the spark plug might not be. So let's go ahead and pull it. What does that do for us? We got the 3 ignition coils off the engine, but we did not get the strange noise nor the part. Oh boy. Well, we need 3 ignition coils, that's for sure. Ignition coils. 3. Alright, we can We might have to take them back out again later, but we're going to put them in. Does speed it up a little bit, zooming in like this. Because as soon as I've done the spark plug, it's already on the coil. Alright, so we did that now. We still have strange noise, and we got one part from the choppy engine. I'm going to attempt... Shoot, I probably need to put oil in it to do that. Oh, I want to run some extra test stuff on it. So I am. I'm going to go ahead and... Well, let's look at the timing stuff. It looks okay. Nothing else really looks terrible. Let's go ahead and pull the ABS module off. And the pump. Did that help at all? It did not, so we got to put it back on. So I'm going to put oil in it now, so I can run some additional tests. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and real quick, I'm going to examine the battery. Is it going to let me? No. Alright, fine. So, I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to run some tests on it. Let's start with the OBD scanner. Looks great. Try the compression tester. That looks good too. Need something to look bad. Come on. This is the last one I have. The electronic meter. Oh, everything looked good. So I still have unknown engine noise and choppy engine. It's not good. It's not going to show anything crazy here, is it? I'm going to have to rip this whole thing out. Alright, so if I want to take out the engine... I have to start taking some stuff off. Alright, let's bring it back down again and I guess work on that. I will go ahead and do a quick save. Upper left, game saved. So if I want to take the engine, where is it? If I want to take the block off, what would I have to remove? The engine head? All kinds of stuff, maybe. Well, oh boy, do I really need to do that? Maybe I could just examine some stuff? I'm sure there's a lot of, I gotta take it off for that. Oh, bummer. I don't think this car has any timing issues, but I feel like I need to check the power steering pump just because I can't do it any other way than take it off. Alright, we'll put it back on. It's fine. Alright, so if we get this device and we try to take out the engine, it's going to tell us why we can't. And then I'll have reason to gearbox. Alright, let's get the gearbox. It's probably from underneath, but I'll check it from up here. First, to get the gearbox, you have to take off the drive shaft. To take off the drive shaft, you gotta put in the lifter, so let's do that. Now's where it gets a little complicated. Oh my. To take off this, yep, tire's got to come off again. Ah. Now, is it just the tire? Nope. Yeah, it's just the tire. Cool. So I can do that from the other side too. And again, this thing. Now we can take off the drive shaft, I think. And I'm sure there's more I have to remove. But let's get it down and try it again. Oh yeah, the gearbox. The whole reason we did that was to get the gearbox. But to get the gearbox, you got to take off something else first, right? The starter. This is a good time to check the car. Nope, nope. Okay. Successful from under the car on lifter. Yeah. It's a fun game. You get to move the car up and down, up and down. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Let's get some of this off. Yeah, that flywheel looks terrible. The flywheel was one of the strange noises. So I had to take that apart just to get to it. Interesting. Alright, why can't we remove the engine now? Let's find out. Front exhaust section B. Yeah, I see it. I bet you a lot of other little pieces have to come off too. But let's start with that. Yeah, I bet you the turbo has to come off too. But we got the front exhaust section B off. Alright, tell me about the turbo. Drain the oil. Well, I had to put oil in to run those tests, so I should have did that first thing as soon as I put the car near the lifter. I should have did the tests. Eventually I'll learn the order in which to do some of this stuff. Honestly, I forgot what I was going to do next. So I'll bring it back down and try to take the engine out again. Oh, it worked. Nice. I probably can't... Yeah, I'll just do an inspect mode thing. I don't think I'll see anything right off the bat, but hey, it's off. Alright, so I probably won't see anything here either if I do this. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I still need to... It says I didn't do the fuel or air filter. I mean the fuel or oil filter. So I may have to do it again because I just drained the oil? Oh, camshaft cap. Holy crap. The ignition coils again? Maybe it's because it's not attached. But a fuel rail is new. So it looks like I'm figuring all the parts out just by removing it. That's good. Camshaft cap. That's deep in, I think. And a fuel rail, 14B. I could. You know what I could do? Whoops, wrong button. I know where the fuel and air filters... Well, they might already been done. I'm going to highlight all the stuff that I haven't done yet. Which is not much. Now that I think about it. Oh, I think did I buy a new flywheel yet? No, I didn't. I need to buy a new flywheel. Let's just start with that. How far down am I going to have to break this thing? Two camshaft caps and a fuel rail. I feel like I'm going to have to just bust this whole thing apart. Oops. Huh. The camshafts themselves look good. I don't know where the rail is. I feel like I gotta take it apart though. Alright, well. If I'm doing it wrong, then I'm doing it wrong. These clips look like garbage. There's probably the caps I needed. right? Throttle coming off. Not sure what this is. Oh, maybe that's what this is. I might have successfully found all the pieces. Let's take another look. We need 2 camshaft caps and a fuel rail. There's the fuel rail. And there's the 2 camshaft caps. Alright, so we need camshaft cap 14B. There we go. 2 of those, right? Yep. And 1 fuel rail 14B. Fuel rail 14B. 1. Now, I could be way wrong here, but I think I've gotten everything. Once it's put together, I'll have everything fixed. Whoops. Oh, darn it. Part mount mode, that's what I want. I feel like I've skipped something already. But I guess I'll do what I can do. Hey, what about all the spark plugs and stuff? Yeah, in there. There they are. with the ignition coils, of course. What about those fuel rails? You know what I mean? I feel like I missed putting them back in. Like on this side somewhere. Oh, down underneath? Okay. This probably would be easier with that manifold piece off, though. But hey, I'm getting them on. That's what's important. Does the gearbox and starter go on now? Is that possible? Or does it have to be on the car first? I'm in part mount mode and I don't see it. So let's take off engine and put it back in. Oh yeah, I gotta undo all those little highlights I made. Like that. Now I need to go into part mount mode and put on the pieces I took off, including under the cron lifter, really? Alright, apparently I gotta lift it back up. I like the old joke. I couldn't fix your brakes, so I made your horn louder. What we got left? Tires, axles, it's all underneath stuff. Let's get lift it back up, especially for those pipings. It's gonna let me put this on. It is, but I still have these little doodads. So first we put on the drive shaft, then we attach these to the sides of it. I guess I could do the tire now too, on this side. Then we'll zoom over there, get the other one on. Get the other tire on. Honestly, that might be it. So let's look at the part list. We're out of parts. Let's look at the car status. Green, green. I gotta get rid of that highlight. Green, 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 green. Yeah, we finished. Let's just put oil in it, right? Put this back. And we're going to make about $2,400. Nice. It's worth looking at the toolbox always afterwards. Nope, no skill points. 40 minutes. I won't be able to do another job in 20. So that is going to be it for this stream. I did a non-story mission, but it was very complex from my point of view. And got it all done with no real major issues. I never felt super stuck. I mean, I did have to pull the engine off, but that was part of the deal, you know? So, yeah, that one went pretty well, considering that it was a 3-phase repair with all unknown parts, pretty much. So that's it for this time. Catch you next time, possibly tomorrow. Car Mechanic Simulator. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Ty Camden. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.